Tick, tock, tick, tock. This clock tells me it is 9 a.m. It tells me I am late. But imagine if you had a special watch. Imagine if instead of telling you the time, it told you how many times left. It says 5 more pizzas, 10 more hugs, 1 more goodbye. Would you live your life differently? Today's story is about a busy man who found this magic watch, and it changed everything. Let's listen to The Clock That Counted Backwards. Meet Arthur. Arthur was a very busy man. He wore a gray suit, he carried a gray briefcase, he lived in a gray city. Arthur loved one thing: efficiency. Efficiency means doing things fast. He drank his coffee in 2 minutes. Gulp. He talked to his wife in 5 minutes. Blah, blah, bye. He walked his dog in 3 minutes. Pull, done. He always looked at his watch. "I don't have time," shouted Arthur. "Time is money. Move, move, move." One rainy Tuesday, Arthur's expensive watch broke. Snap! The hands stopped moving. "Disaster!" cried Arthur. "I need a watch. I have a meeting." He ran into a small, dusty shop. The sign said, "The Timekeeper." Inside, it was dark. It smelled like old books and cinnamon. An old man stood behind the counter. He had crazy white hair and thick glasses. "I need a watch," shouted Arthur, "a fast one." The old man smiled slowly. "Fast?" said the old man. "No, you don't need fast. You need true." He handed Arthur a strange silver pocket watch. It had no numbers like 1, 2, 3. It had a digital screen that was blank. "Take this," said the old man. "It is free, but be careful. It counts backwards." Arthur grabbed it and ran out. "Whatever, thanks." Arthur ran to his office. He looked at the watch to see if he was late, but the watch didn't say 9 a.m. He looked at his boss, Mr. Grump. The watch flashed a bright red number, 10,500. Arthur was confused. 10,500 what? Then he looked at his coffee cup. The watch flashed 4,300. He looked at the elevator. The watch flashed 20. "This is broken," thought Arthur. "Stupid old man." He put the watch in his pocket and worked all day. That night, Arthur went home. He sat down for dinner with his wife, Sarah. He was eating fast, looking at his phone. He pulled out the strange watch. He looked at his wife. The watch flashed a number, 15. Arthur stopped chewing. 15? He thought. Why 15? We have been married for 10 years. We live together. Then he looked at his dog, Buster. Buster was old and sleepy. The watch flashed 5. Arthur felt a cold shiver in his stomach. He suddenly understood. The watch wasn't counting minutes. It was counting opportunities. It meant 15 more dinners together. It meant 5 more walks with the dog. Arthur panicked. "Only 15 dinners?" he thought. "But I am young. She is young." Then he realized he traveled for work a lot. He worked late every night. They only ate dinner together once a month. 15 dinners meant 15 months left. Maybe they would get divorced. Maybe one of them would get sick. He looked at the dog. 5. Buster was very sick. Arthur knew he wouldn't live long. Arthur dropped his fork. Clatter. "Sarah," he said. "Yes," said Sarah, looking at her phone. "Put the phone away," said Arthur. "Please, let's talk." Sarah was surprised. "Okay." That night, Arthur didn't eat fast. He looked at his wife, he listened to her story about her day, he watched the number on the watch. It stayed at 15. He realized, the number only goes down if I waste the moment. The next day, Arthur didn't go to work. He called his boss. He looked at the watch while thinking of his boss. The number was 10,000. I have plenty of time for work, thought Arthur. He drove to his mother's house. His mother lived alone. She was lonely. Arthur hadn't visited her in 6 months. He always said, "I am too busy." He walked into her house. "Hi, Mom." His mother smiled. She looked frail, weak. Arthur held his breath. He was afraid to look at the watch. Slowly, he pulled it out. He looked at the screen. The number was 1. Arthur almost fell down. 1? He whispered. Does it mean 1 year? 1 month? Or 1 visit? His mother poured him a cup of tea. "I am so happy you came, Artie," she said. Arthur's phone rang. Ring, ring. It was his boss. "Arthur, where are you? The meeting is starting." Arthur looked at the phone. He looked at the watch. The number 1 was glowing softly. If he answered the phone, if he left now, that would be it. The number would go to 0. Arthur took a deep breath. He pressed the decline button on his phone. Beep. He turned the phone off. Arthur sat down. "Mom," he said, "tell me about when you were a little girl." They talked for hours. They laughed, they drank tea. Arthur didn't look at the clock. He didn't think about efficiency. He just held his mother's hand. It was the best afternoon of his life. When he left, he hugged her tightly. He looked at the watch. The screen flickered. The number 1 faded away. It went to 0. 2 days later, Arthur's mother passed away in her sleep. She died happy because she had that last beautiful conversation. After the funeral, Arthur tried to use the watch again. He looked at his wife. He expected to see the number 14 because he used 1 dinner, but the screen was blank. The watch was dead. Arthur shook it. "Work," he said. "I need to know the numbers." Then he remembered the old man in the shop. You don't need fast, you need true. Arthur realized he didn't need the watch anymore. He already knew the truth. The number could be 1 for anyone. The number for you, the number for me, it could be 1 right now. Arthur changed his life. He stopped working late. He walked his dog every day. He treated every dinner like it was the last one. My friends, we all have invisible numbers on our heads. We don't know if we have 1,000 coffees left with our best friend, or just 3. Don't wait for a magic watch to tell you. Put down your phone. Look at the person in front of you. Be here now, because now is the only time you really have.